Pune to Zaporozhye, it's a long way.
Yeah.
And of course, must be for the medical destination, right?
Yes, first course.
What's the degree you are availing here? MBBS. Why Ukraine is becoming a destiny for the medical aspirants? Do you have any?
Yeah, because it's comparatively at a lower cost than India private medical colleges.
Ukraine was like मतलब many people go to different places to study like Russia, China. These are most popular places for MBBS study. सस्ती है पढ़ाई वहाँ पे. यहाँ पे आप इजली 1 करोड़ रुपए कुछ ना, ये तो सिर्फ फीस हो गई यहाँ पे, है ना. इससे इसका कुछ नहीं तो 1/3 की मतलब फीस में वहाँ पे पढ़ाई हो जाती है.
मतलब कितना? How much in Indian currency?
40 to 50 like.
Okay.
Very easily.
Okay, and you're telling
उससे भी
something.
कम.
You're telling something about the society. Why is not Russia?
Russia, actually there are multiple reasons. First of all, रशिया में पढ़ाई भी रशियन लैंग्वेज में होती है. दूसरा, यूक्रेन में ऐसा नहीं है, वहाँ पे इंग्लिश लैंग्वेज में भी पढ़ाई हो जाती है. एक रीज़न ये हो गया. दूसरा रीज़न, वहाँ पे मतलब काफ़ी ज़्यादा इंडियन लड़के जाते हैं रशिया में, है ना. लड़के लड़कियाँ सब लोग, है ना. और वहाँ पे अच्छा खासा इंडियन कम्युनिटी है. एक अच्छा भी होता है इंडियन कम्युनिटी होना, लेकिन कहीं ना कहीं मतलब अगर आपका मतलब वहाँ पे मतलब if anybody wants to do harm with you, they will be fellow Indian only. तो वो यूक्रेन में कम है अभी. और वहाँ पे लड़कियाँ ज़्यादा जाती हैं. लड़कियों के लिए it is like healthy atmosphere for girls.
Okay.
वहाँ के नेटिव्स के लिए भी वहाँ पे लड़कियों की जनसंख्या ज़्यादा है लड़कों के परिपेक्ष में.
अच्छा, तो आप यूक्रेन गए थे आपको बहन एडमिट करने के लिए.
हाँ जी.
तो आपका कैसे महसूस हुआ?
मतलब इट्स अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल कंट्री. कीव इज़ अ वेरी ब्यूटीफुल सिटी. मैं वहाँ पे लगभग कुछ नहीं तो मतलब 15-20 दिन वहाँ पे रहा था और देखा था. जैसे हंगरी है, बुडापेस्ट है जहाँ से वो अभी आ रही है, और बाकी तमाम और यूरोपियन नेशन है, उसी की तरफ वो भी एक आपको सिटी लगेगी. इट इज़ मच मोर डेवलप्ड, मच मोर एडवांस देन दी एनी अदर लाइक फेलो USSR नेशन. जो कोई भी USSR में थे उनसे बहुत ज़्यादा आगे की मतलब वो डेवलप कंट्री है.
अच्छा, थैंक यू. तो आपकी बेटी को क्यों वहाँ भेजे वो MBA पढ़ने के लिए? क्यों इंडिया नहीं या तो फिर दूसरे कंट्री नहीं?
उसका जो मन था वो था कि मैं यूक्रेन में जाके MBA करूं. MBA की पढ़ाई वहाँ पे अच्छी हो जाती है, और वो वैसे भी यूक्रेन को बहुत प्यार करते हैं. उसका तो आने को अभी भी मन नहीं था.
अच्छा.
क्योंकि एक तो लड़कियों के लिए सेफ है, दूसरा मतलब ये कह ले कि हम जो कंट्री है वो इतना महंगा नहीं है. अच्छा,
तो कोर्स भी कितना था?
1 साल 1 ईयर का.
हाँ, कितना था? कितना? हाउ मच?
1 ईयर का
कोर्स फी
1 लाख था.
1 लाख इंक्लूडिंग स्टेइंग फॉर 4 मंथ.
इंक्लूडिंग 4 मंथ क्या कहते हैं उसका हॉस्टल का खर्चा बीच में.
अच्छा, तो बहुत सेफ एंड सिक्योर था.
सेफ एंड सिक्योर था. वो की बहुत शांत
जगह,
वातावरण है वहाँ पे. शांत है, लड़कियों के लिए सेफ है, और लड़कियों खुश भी है वहाँ पे.
तो आप कितने महीने बाद आपको लड़की को फिर वापस भेजेंगे? ये जब सीज़फायर जब
जैसे ठीक हो जाएगा, जब यूनिवर्सिटी बुलाएगी.
अच्छा.
तो बच्चों को भेजेंगे. कोर्स तो पूरा करना ही है बच्चों ने.
अच्छा, तो अगर वहाँ पे कोई जॉब लग गई तो वो वहाँ पे ही जॉब करेंगी या
वो वहाँ पे ही करेंगे?
अच्छा,
वहाँ पे जॉब करना ऐसे बहुत मुश्किल है, क्योंकि वहाँ की लैंग्वेज वो लोग मतलब पहले वो लोग ये चाहते हैं कि पहले यूक्रेनियन या तो रशियन लैंग्वेज, मतलब वो रशियन डायलेक्ट है. यूक्रेनियन जो है रशियन का सिर्फ एक डायलेक्ट है, तो वो लैंग्वेज उनको आनी चाहिए.
अच्छा,
तभी वो लोग जॉब देते हैं, वरना नहीं देते. वहाँ पे जॉब करना इट्स वेरी डिफिकल्ट.
ओके.
वहाँ पे बिजनेस शुरू करना भी बहुत डिफिकल्ट है.
ओके, आई सी. क्यों?
मतलब सेम कारण है.
Okay.
और थोड़ा मतलब करप्शन भी है.
करप्शन है बहुत ज़्यादा ब्यूरोक्रेट लेवल पर.
हाँ, ब्यूरोक्रेट लेवल.
थैंक यू.
वो लोग भले ही मतलब वो USSR से बाद में टूट गए,
अच्छा.
लेकिन वो कम्युनिस्ट वाली पूरा हेजिमनी है अंदर.
अच्छा, थैंक यू.
We have been in the bunker for 7 days.
You have been at bunker.
Bunkers.
Which bunkers?
Our hostel bunkers and the guards bunkers, which were underground.
Can you please tell me something in few words that our viewers could visualize the situation in bunkers.
In bunkers, firstly it was underground, so it was the whole dusty thing. It was the basement part, and if I can say the food, basically the food and water. Water was so limited that whatever water we have, we were like drinking 2 and 4 sips per day to save it for the last. And as per the food, our agency did provide food, but it was getting scarcity of food was happening day by day. So we were literally counting the number of bites we take every day. So
And
it was
for like flat people, it was very difficult for us to go away from this war thing, and it affected our academics as well as it affected our daily routine. And the thing, it was actually very difficult to go out from the situation. We had
Kharkov.
Kharkiv.
What about Zelensky?
Yeah, now after the war,
Yeah.
of course,
He
he's
did-
fighting so much.
he
for
did
his
a lot
country.
for his
He's a
own
real
nation.
leader.
Yeah.
Why do you say he's a real leader?
So because most of the time we have seen that the person who was starting the war, they stay at the back and the soldiers have to go in front. But he didn't do the same thing. He was there at the war and he didn't run.
Yeah.
He didn't run.
He didn't run away, and he's doing so much efforts for his nation, and he's still fighting that.
Prosperous nation.
Yes, he wanted to do that, and all the people of the Ukraine.
Tell me something about when you say the prosperous nation. How do you say like this is a prosperous?
When we went to country, it was really good to stay in. We liked it. We liked our stay. We literally, that city was like our second home. So I would say it was really pleasant city. And when the bombing was happening, we could see the people around us crying for their own people. The whole travel in the train, we saw people. A mother was crying for her son. A wife was crying for her husband. That they have to leave them back because the men were not allowed to leave the city, but the women were taking the children out of it.
I see. What was the Ukrainians' perception toward Indians?
They were like helping us to actually get out of that place.
The local Ukrainians.
Yeah,
They did
like
help.
when we went to Lviv, like we came from east side, right? So when we went to Lviv, Ukrainians helped us to board the train.
Lviv. So Lviv office is being, strengthened by the MEA instead of Kiev, and it's going to be the, the functional capital. What's your view about the city of Lviv? Do you think it has a potential of, this wartime capital, especially for the diplomatic missions? It has. You have your friends in Lviv?
Yeah.
Few friends. What do you think about this Ukraine's healthcare system?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
It's pretty good.
Doctor-patient ratio and everything. Have you ever have you ever visited any hospital there?
Yeah, we have.
In the village site?
Not in the village side, in city side only, like student ka hospital.
The student politics is not much active there in Ukraine, right?
Yeah.
What's your opinion about this? This is good or bad?
It's normal. We are the foreign students there, so
No, for the even for the local ones, the Ukrainians.
I guess the local students are involved in the student politics. We don't have clear idea since even we stayed there for 2 to 3 months only, and
We both were only for
for
1 year.
1 year, and we literally came back really soon.
So how did they manage the COVID situation?
That was the best thing over there. The amount of COVID, like there were no cases over there. They managed it, like if there is even a little bit of cases, they used to say like, don't, yeah.
Which vaccine the Ukrainians were, getting inoculated by?
AstraZeneca.
AstraZeneca, not the Sputnik.
No,
Why the Ukrainians were not using Sputnik?
I have no idea about that.
So Ukrainians didn't use the Sputnik.
No, mostly Pfizer and AstraZeneca. That's what the main thing.
Which city in Kharkov? Okay, so what were your experiences there during this crisis?
It was terrible.
What sort of terrible?
Actually, the normal war situation. So in that city, it was terrible because we were staying in bunkers for 1 week and all. We didn't have food. There was food shortages and there was no evacuation of planes and all. So that's it.
So your state healthcare is very superior. This is, applauded throughout India. So what is healthcare condition of Ukraine?
It's very bad. Since
It's very bad. No.
Okay.
Before the crisis.
it was a really good place. Like we really enjoyed the stay in Ukraine and all, but it's sad to say that Ukraine is no more. safe place.
Do you think Russia's intervention is okay?
No, of course it's not that. Because Ukraine is an independent country.
You're from a communist-leaning state. How do you think about Russia?
Not okay to interfere in other countries' affairs and all. So, like, it is an independent country. It's no
Okay.
more Russia.
Which city you are stuck at?
Kiev.
Kiev, the capital. You all were connected before, or you got assembled after this?
We are same in university.
Which university is that?
Medical university.
The
Kiev Medical University.
Kiev Medical University. So why there are so many medical institute in Kiev? You have any idea?
Because of low cost.
Why inside the country there are so many medical institute?
Because it's an education hub. Many people from different countries are coming to Ukraine for education. Which
The Americans come?
yeah,
Americans come.
yeah. One of my junior is Canadian.
Yeah, I
from
have
every
people
country.
from Nigeria and Iraq and Iran also.
For more such fine stories and video reports from field, subscribe to our channel, The New Indian.